second grade families. My name is Holly Compton and I'm the district math coach for grades TK through 6th grade in Manhattan Beach. And I'm going to do a number talk with your child today, followed by a story problem. But the first part of my video today is for you, the parents or the adults who are working with the child. So I want to show you a little bit about how we solve problems in school, and so that you can kind of get into the idea of how we talk strategy in class. So we're going to do a number talk, and number talks are all mental math, so no paper, no pencils, no tools. And the children are asked to solve using strategies around, a lot of times it's around base 10, but we really encourage them to think of efficient strategies in which to solve. So the first question I'm going to ask them is 63 minus 40, and we're going to ask them what the answer of that is, and we're going to give them some time to think, and then a lot of them will probably say they know 40 plus what number makes 63, and they're going to say they know that's going to be 20, right? Not 20, 23. All right, so 40 plus 23 is 63. So they're going to know that this answer is 23. All right, and then we're going to move on to the next piece, and the next piece is going to build on this information. So we want them to use their information about base 10, so this is a base 10, to help them solve 63 minus 44. Now, it's really, really critically important that we do not teach our children this right now. They are not doing this right now. They will learn it as they get older. However, we want them to think flexibly and make connections amongst tens. So if we don't allow them to do the connecting here and just show them in stacking, they're going to lose all meaning and they're just going to memorize the algorithm. And that's okay. We want them to memorize an algorithm later. First, we want them to have strong mental understanding. Okay, so hopefully they're going to do something like, well, we already knew 63 minus 40 is 23, and now I have to take off 4 more. So then they'll probably do 23 minus 4 more. A lot of them are going to think about it as a 3 and a 1 to make it nice and easy, because 23 minus 3 is 20. Minus 1 more is 19, right? So many adults that I talk to will actually tell me that this Common Core math is really just how I solve in my head. So 63 minus 40 goes first, you get your answer, and then you take off 4 more. And that's really what most adults say to me. This is how I think anyway in my head. All right, so then after we do our number talk, we're going to get to the story problem. And in our story problem, we're going to have number sets today. So the kids are going to have a choice of which set of numbers to use. So the story is about Susie cakes, and Susie Cakes baked some cupcakes. They sold some of the cupcakes. How many cupcakes were left at Susie Cakes Bakery? So we don't need to tell the kids that this is a subtraction problem, and we never should tell the kids what to do, because we want them to make sense of the story. So we want them to look at this and go, they sold some, or they have some, they sold some, and we're trying to find out what's left. So they can really act that out. There's no need to tell them what to do, right? So I'm going to give them 3 sets of number choices. Here's the first set, and here's the second set. I'll just do 2 sets for right now. You'll get the gist. So they pick whatever set they want. But the set has to stay together. So this is the first number in the set. It goes on the first line. This is the second number in the set. It goes on the second line. They have to stay in order. Sets have to stay together. All right, so we are going to get ready to go get the kids. I'll see you back here in just a moment. Hey kids, it's Mrs. Compton again. And today we're going to do a number talk. And I want you to remember that number talks happen right here. We're using strategies that make sense to us in our minds to solve questions. So here we go. We have 63. So 63 minus 40. So take a moment. You can give me your heart sign. Show me I have 1 way, I have 2 ways, and so on. All right, on the count of 3, tell me what the answer is. 1, 2, 3, tell me. Did you say this number? Did I get it right? All right, so 63 minus 40 is 23. I'm wondering if some of you did 63 minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. I wonder if you did that. So maybe some of you in your minds did 63 minus a 10 would be 53, minus another 10 would be 43, minus another 10 would be 33, and minus another 10 would be 23. And that would be our answer right there. So this together would be taking off our 40 because we know 4 tens makes 40, right? Okay, so let's see here. If we know 63 minus 40 is 23, what would this be? 63 minus 44. Okay, take your moment to think about it. Let's go like this. 63 minus 44. One way. Tell me if you have 2 ways. Okay, so I'm going to take some guesses because I bet there's going to be different answers out there. So you know how in class we love to take possible answers and we don't make any judgments. We just prove by using math which ones it can and cannot be. So I'm going to guess that some of you did 27 as an answer. And I'm going to guess that some of you did 21. And I'm going to guess that some of you did 19. Okay, so I bet a lot of you have 21 as the answer because a lot of you guys seem to do the 60 and 3 and 40 and 4. And you go 60 minus 40 is 20. And then you swap around, you go 4 minus 3 is 1, and then you go 21. But we have learned we cannot do it this way. Oh my goodness, we can't do it this way. So we have to cross off 21 because we're not doing 4 minus 3, it's 3 minus 4. So that one's out. I'm going to guess that some of you accidentally added 4 onto 23 to get 27. But we're not adding that 4, we're taking it off. So we have to take that one off our list. So our answer here today is 19. And I bet some of you that had 19, maybe you did this. Maybe you did 63 minus 40 is 23. We already knew that. And then 40, we have to take off 4 more. So maybe you thought about 23 minus 4. And you thought, well, I could take off 3 first because a 4 is made of a 3 and a 1. So maybe you thought about it as 23 minus 3 is 20. And 20 minus 1 is 19. So the answer today would be 19. Okay, I wonder if I got your strategy. If I didn't, will you tell me in the comments? And if I did, you can say, you got it, Mrs. Compton. All right, here we go. We are going to check out our story problem today. And our story problem today is all about one of my favorite places, Susie Cakes Bakery. So Susie Cakes, read it with me. Susie Cakes baked cupcakes. They sold of the cupcakes. Okay, can you imagine that? They baked some cupcakes and then they sold some cupcakes. And we're trying to find out how many cupcakes were left at Susie Cakes Bakery. All right, so we are going to see our just right number sets today. So are you guys ready for them? Here we go. Maybe your just right number set today is 93 and 46. Maybe you're going to choose 103 and 46. Ooh, they both have 46. Guess what? The next one does too. Okay, maybe you're going to choose 203 and 46. So let's say I'm going to pretend that this is my number set today. I'm going to choose 203 and 46. And then I'm going to read it again, because remember, we always want to imagine the story in our minds. It's so important. So we reread it again. Susie Cakes baked 203 cupcakes. They sold 46 of the cupcakes. Okay, so they baked over 200 cupcakes, 203 to be exact, and then they sold 46 of them. And then we're trying to find out how many cupcakes were left at Susie Cakes Bakery. All right, kids, I hope you have your strategies. I hope you are ready. You're going to check in with your teacher to see how she wants you to turn in this information to her. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.